Hey guys, okay, so I'm back. Now, today we're gonna do full face all sponges, except for, of course, my brows and eyelashes and my lips. I'm going to use a gloss for my lips today. I'm already wearing it. But I guess a doe foot could kind of be considered a sponge. Am I right? Okay, so today for sponges I'm using the these sponges. Now, I can't remember the name. It was like Beauty Accents or something like that. I'll try and put it in the description, but I found this set of sponges, all three sponges, baby, medium, mama, and they were $5 at Walmart. I've talked about these sponges before. I'm not a big sponge user. I usually use brushes, but we're gonna try these today. These are very soft, very squishy. They expand when you dampen them. These are already ready to go, damp, nice and damp. What was I gonna say? Oh, they are holding up a lot better for me than the Eco Tools one and the Real Techniques one. They feel less dense than those. Very soft, very squishy. I really like these. And that's coming from someone that doesn't really use sponges very much. Now, if my little son, you hear some like doors closing or little boys screaming, mama, mama, he's perfectly fine. His sister is babysitting him right now. She is old enough to babysit, and but just so you know, you might hear someone trying to get in that door. He's fighting his sleep time real bad right now. Okay, so today I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy in the shade Porcelain for foundation today. I'm going to use this bottom side, and we'll just see. Oh, it is soaking up product completely. All right, let's just see. Oh, this foundation absolutely stinks. It smells like nail polish remover, like acetone. Oh, it's awful. And I guess, ladies, the real question is, why am I putting this on my face? You know? I believe I have a review on this foundation, and it's in my collection still, which means that can mean one of two things. Either I didn't have a chance to return it, it wasn't, or returning it wasn't worth it to me, such as the Laura Geller Cover Lock, since it was like $3, or I liked it, and this one falls into the category of I actually did like this one, and that's why I kept it. So this foundation, it's already looking really pretty. Coverage is looking good. Less coverage with the sponge than with the brush. I'm going to add a little bit more to my sponge so I can finish up getting everything that I want covered. I'm telling you, like, as soon as I start filming, the doors just keep making noise. I'm finding it difficult to get this blended by my hairline, and I don't want a line of demarcation right there, you know what I'm saying? So in that situation, I feel like a brush is better. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm not meaning to talk this quietly sometimes, just when you're focusing on something, the volume goes down on your speaking voice. Did that sound like really scientific and technical? I don't even know. I'm just assuming that's what happens. Okay. And if you see my ears starting to turn red, or my cheeks, forehead, chin, nose, it's because I'm having a hot flash, ladies. Okay, so very dewy with this foundation. I feel like it's even more dewy today than it would normally be with a brush application. I like the look of it. Looks good so far. It's usually not the best idea for me to have that dewy of a foundation when on my T-zone, because I'm really oily throughout there. Very nice. Very nice. You can tell that I'm wearing makeup, but it doesn't look too makeup-y, so that's looking really nice with the sponge. The coverage is looking good. It's not looking full coverage, but it's looking like good coverage, and it's making my skin look just nice and even without looking too thick with product. So that's really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use for concealer the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage, what's it called? Full Coverage Liquid Concealer Waterproof. I think what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to apply it to my hand and then kind of apply it and then let it sit for a second with the sponge. So I'm going to use the baby one. And I'm just going to, I don't want too much product. I'm going to let it sit for a second so I can get the most amount of coverage out of this. And then if I need to apply more, I will. All right, go ahead and blend that out. I think this shade is contrasting a lot with the shade of my foundation because it's more on the yellow side, darker and more yellow, and more orangey, I would say even, just so that it can color correct and conceal at the same time. Okay, I feel like that sheared it out quite a bit, so I'm going to add a tiny bit more just right here, my darkest area. Yeah, usually if I'm using a brush, I get more coverage out of this concealer. Okay, I think I'm going to take my larger one and just kind of go over this whole area. That is, I mean, it is picking up a little bit, but I think it's going to blend it a little bit better around the edges here so it doesn't just look like weird colored concealer and then, you know, what, a separate color foundation. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to go ahead and use this now. This is the Essence Camouflage Full Coverage Concealer. This is the older version. I know they've got a newer version out that I'm probably going to try here eventually. I don't know if it's just the packaging has changed or if it's the actual formula of the concealer, so we'll find that out. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and use this one because I'm going to have to use this for other smaller areas of my face and it's already getting a little dingy, so I don't want the concealer to interfere with like the eyeshadow that I'm going to do. Okay, looking okay. I just feel like this is just looking so obvious lately this past couple of times I've done my makeup and I don't like it. It's dragging me down, making me look really haggard, you know? Not a good look for anybody. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will do some powder. I'm just going to use the matte finish powder foundation from Never Touch Up matte finish powder foundation from Ruby Kisses. It's just a pressed powder, very matte. I don't find that this has a ton of coverage. This powder foundation, and I really am probably just going to do my whole face because I always powder everything. And that is really going to turn this foundation into sort of a satin finish more than a very luminous finish. Now, I'm going to be using these sponges for blush and stuff too, so I don't want to just try and put on some blush over top of this, you know, very dewy foundation and make it stick and just not apply smoothly. Okay, so for blush today, I am going to go ahead and do cheeks first. I don't usually do that, but I'm going to today. I'm going to use the Bare Minerals cheek color in blush in the shade Promise. You probably can't see that. It is a peachy pink. Yeah, peachy pink kind of a shade. Just going to get some in the cap like that, and I'm going to stamp the bum into there, and we'll just see what happens. Oh. Now, either this blush is just that good, or applying it with the sponge is just really nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Do the other side. And what I've been noticing about my blush recently is it's not looking as blended as I would like. You guys let me know if you think that that's true, or if I'm just being too hard on myself, because it's hard for me to know sometimes. But like that feels like it's not as blended as I would like. So what I am gonna do is take the edge of this and just kind of just go over it, the whole thing. Okay, there we are. That was actually a nice blush application. I really like that. Okay, so it's kind of a shop my stash as well. I'm using a lot of products that I haven't used in a while. And so we're gonna go ahead and use this palette today. It is the Revolution Redemption Eyeshadow Palette Iconic 2. It is a neutrals palette, a lot of shimmery metallic type shades, but also a couple matte, just transition shades. I hate to even say it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, there's a lot of cool in this. Well, I guess I'd say maybe half and half. Cool, warm. Let's see. All right, so I think really the most I can do is just take this for a crease shade, so let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, I think this is gonna be fine for using as an eyeshadow, so I'm just going to dip the tip of this into the eyeshadow, pick up some color, and we'll just see what happens. Seems nice. Seems like it's working a bit easier than I was expecting. I feel like that laid down a little bit more product than I wanted to. Okay, now I'm going to take the bottom end and just go over that just to try and blend it and tone it down a bit. Just going to be careful around my crow's feet so there's not like an empty space or crease. Okay, now I'm going to take, I think maybe this one right here in the middle. I'm gonna put that on my lid. Let's just see. I don't think I've ever used this shade. Okay. Ooh, it's very pretty. It's sort of like a taupey, shimmery, metallic taupe. Very pretty. Ooh, ooh, I like that. Okay. This is picking up almost like the perfect amount of color. And just, it's actually really quick, easy, and fast. So, did I just say, isn't quick and fast kind of the same thing? Yes, yes it is. I'm glad you guys picked up on that. So yes, very efficient method of applying color. So I'm gonna take this shade now, and I'm just gonna see if I can highlight my inner corner with that. Not too much. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, looking good. And on the other eye as well. Oh, that was a little too much, I think. Okay, I'll take that bottom end. Just see if I can. Oh, very nice. Okay, now I'm going to take this creamy matte shade and I am going to apply that to my brow bone. Okay, so good so far. Okay, so far so good. I'm going to now try very carefully to get this shade, my crease shade, and just, I'm going to pinch the end of the sponge real as flat as I can, dab that in there and see if I can get just the tiniest bit right down there. Okay. Okay, that looks good. All right, so really, I'll finish up my look, but I think that's it for sponge usage anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do some brows. This is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. Been using this just about every time I've done my makeup. It's just so quick and easy. I love a look like this because it's kind of that neutral pretty. I was gonna say natural pretty, but not all, you know, neutrals are neutral, first of all, but they're not all always natural either. But I think most people would consider this a natural look. Oh, you know what I did forget is highlight. So I think what I'm gonna do is I know I use this all the time, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take this highlight shade and put it on the bottom end of this. And just see, we get a little bit of a highlight right there. It's working good. Okay, got a little bit of a highlight going on. Let's grab some lashes. I think I'll just go ahead and use this. I know I've been using this a lot, but it's just so easy and it doesn't burn my eyes. It's the Covergirl Lashblast Fusion. Inexpensive, decent mascara that doesn't burn my eyes. I think that shimmery taupey shade that I put on my lid kind of gives it a little bit of, I don't know, just something real pretty about it. I was gonna say it kind of makes it look a little bit smoky, but it's not really that smoky because that shade is a little bit light, you know? It's really pretty though. Okay, so I mean, I don't know, I guess you could consider this kind of a natural look, but it's kind of like, I'm not sure why, I'm not feeling it's that natural. Okay, and so for lip gloss today, I have the Hard Candy Glosstopia Ultimate Lip Shine with Hyaluronic Acid in the shade Prism Lit. Looks like this. These are newer. And it's really like, it's like a pink, it's like a gel consistency. It's so nice. Very pretty, very shiny, very glossy, very comfortable on the lips. And I have got tomorrow coming up. It's going to be Full Face Friday. We're back at it, ladies. And it is going to be a full face of hard candy. I've got a ton of hard candy products, so stay tuned for that. Can't wait to see you guys then. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me some comments. Let me know how you like these videos. It just helps me to give you guys what you want to see, and you know, something that I can filter through ideas that I'm already having that you guys might be interested in as well. But these sponges work really good. If you see them in your Walmart, they're going to be packaged up just like this, and I think they're worth a try. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.